Hey there everybody, Pallet here. Welcome back to Dark Souls. So, the last episode was a bit different. What I basically did was spend most of it accelerated as I was running around farming up both Titanite chunks and souls. I was also hoping to get some Titanite slabs. That did not happen. In the end, though, we did get quite a bit of stuff done. Let's see here. So first, we are now soul level 66. I brought my dexterity all the way up to 35. I also put one more tick in vitality. Probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have put that into int, and I'll explain that why in a moment. The other thing I did was now our Elite Knight set is all +9. We also have our Blood Shield up to +14. So, that was one of the things I had to be upgrading also was a shield of some sort. Now, the Blood Shield is not the ideal shield. If we were honestly going to look for a good all-around shield to level up, it probably should have been... where is it? Where's the Silver Shield? The Silver Shield has... Do we not have a Silver Shield? Holy crap, I don't have one. Well, maybe that's why I didn't level one up. Where is it? That's strange. We'll have to go back and farm one of those. The Silver Shield, the shields off the guys in Anar Loando, the Silver Knights, has overall like the best the best what's the stat? The stat that reduces how much endurance takes to block. It's not poise, it is I don't remember. Anyway, it has the best of that for a medium shield. It also has the best all-around rough magic damage reduction. So that would have been probably the better shield overall. The problem is it takes Twinkling Titanite to upgrade, and I didn't want to go through and do all that. The Blood Shield, I could have sworn we had a Silver Shield, or is that my other character? That's annoying. I guess that's the other character. So the Blood Shield, rather than using Twinkling Titanite, used the standard same stuff, Titanite shards, large Titanite shards, and then Titanite chunks. It used the same thing, so now to go to +15, it'll need a Titanite slab also. In fact, we basically need Titanite slabs for all of this gear, but we only got one off of this guy. In the end, though, it was a pretty darn effective farming. You get about 14,000 souls per trip down there. You get, on average, 2 or 3 chunks, and there is a chance for Titanite slabs. So, with the number of souls you're getting, it's good for buying Titanite shards and large Titanite shards, which you can spend farming, but if you farm those, you're not going to get nearly as many souls. You also don't have a chance of getting Titanite slabs. So, all of that worked. You can see I was running 4 humanities, and I was running the ring. So, now for this episode, what are we going to do? I think we're going to head into the graveyard. We can probably get 2 or 3 more levels out of that, and so forth. But there's one thing I want to do before I go into the graveyard, and that is we're going to pick up 2 spells we want to be able to use. Let's come in here and attune magic. We want to be able to use Greater Magic Weapon. So we want to get our int up to +15. We're going to use this since our Uchigatana is +15 standard. We can cast this onto our Uchigatana to add even more damage to it for the bigger boss fights. We also want to get, it's Cast Light, I believe it's called. It's a spell that puts a light ball around you and everything for 5 minutes. We're going to want that for when we go down to Tomb of the Giants. So the first thing real quick is we are going to run real quick down to Dusk, down past where we killed Havel. Where the Hydra was, and we're going to buy that spell off of her. In order to get there, what's going to be our quickest way? I'm trying to think here. It'll probably be, I got it. We will warp to the Sunlight Altar. Just cross the bridge, cross the other bridge, and go down and out. That should probably be the quickest. So we're going to run down, we'll buy that from Dusk. And then the next 4 levels are going to be going right into Int. And then once we have our +15 int, or not +15, but just level 15 int, we'll be able to very easily use both of those spells. Stop turning. There's a Titanite shard. That's funny. Then, once we have this, we will head down into the catacombs. Well, you can maybe clear it today. Probably not. We'll probably get to the second bonfire and then have to kill Pinwheel first, beginning of next episode. That's likely what'll happen. So, let's see, what else can we go over? Like I was saying, it is that farming path I did. There are 11 of those Dark Rays. With the loadout I had, it seemed to be about a 25% chance drop rate on a Titanite shard. Now, like I said, I didn't get any, I'm sorry, Titanite chunk. Like I said, I didn't get any Titanite slabs, but there is a chance, and those are the only farmable mobs with Titanite slabs. So, if you're going to farm anything for upgrade pass at this part of the game, it's probably your best bet to farm those. Farming anything else, you will likely get fewer souls. You also won't have a chance at the two more expensive upgrade materials. Come on, don't take so long. Thank you. Alright, we're going right down here. Oops. It's apparently a left, not a right. We will have to kill the crystal golem things. Will be back also, but that shouldn't take us more than a second to kill. I have to imagine with this weapon, they'll be pretty easy to work through right away. The combination of then having both magic weapon plus 15 Uchigatana plus 15... Oh, I did finish off the pyromancy too. I don't know if that was before or after I cut the video. So I got the pyromancy flame up to plus 15 also. So, ooh, that was only 2 hits and he died. So we get the 15 Uchigatana, the 15 pyromancy, and then we will be able to do magic weapon on top of that. That should be enough DPS to push us over the limit for 2 kings, or 4 kings. And we will also have much better resist. Poise. No, not poise. I'm still trying to think of that stat. There's a stat on your shield that affects how much... Where did it go? Oh, here she comes. Okay.
I am Dusk. It is an honor. I shall
Purchase item, and we want cast light. So it's only 1,000 souls, only 3 uses, but... Or no, 0 uses. That doesn't make sense. I wonder if this is because our int's too low. It should be 3 uses once we get to use it. And 1 use lasts 5 minutes. Okay, we will go ahead and Homeward Bone back. No. Homeward Bone. By the end of all my farming, I farmed literally... I want to say I had about 35 large Titanite chunks I got from that farming. So, let's see, do we have any souls to use? No, used all those up. Now, I have used up most of those chunks. A lot of them went into the shield. Because from plus 8 on, I believe, the shield used chunks. But other than that, it was pretty easy. Okay. Here we go. We're going to head into the graveyard now. We don't need the that light yet. Time to go for our Divine Longsword. This is going to take some getting used to because this is going to do so much less damage. He's snoring. Oh, I almost ran off the edge. That would have been entertaining. I only have 13,000 souls I would have lost. Alright, so early on up at the top here, the reason we have Divine is for the Necromancers. They won't be able to bring them back from the dead. Up here at the top, it doesn't matter so much. Once we actually get into the... there's a item back here. Once we actually get down into the catacombs, that's when it starts to matter. Isn't there supposed to be an item here? Uh-oh. Thought there was an item here. Oh god, this thing hits so weakly. We must have got that the first time through. Normally I skip this item. There's another Falchion. And go ahead and die. I'm gonna stick. So we actually want to be going down this way. I'm gonna come look over here, though. Yeah, I don't think we ever picked up the Zweelander. That's right there. I'm actually gonna use a fire orb. There. Clear out all those guys. And there we go. Zweehand, whatever that is, Zweehand or Zweelander. That is one of the big, crazy popular strength weapons. Very slow swing, but it has a massive stagger on it. Okay, now is where we're going to start wanting the divine weapon. So once we get in here, we're going to take it a little slow. If you do not have a divine weapon, you can still come in here, but you're going to have a bit more trouble. So there are some of those skull things. Woo! Get up. On the left here, there is a massive cliff. You fall off of it, you're dead. So just take your time. Hang out to the right here. Okay, here come those skulls. We're gonna run back up again. Oh, that really hit me? No, it didn't. Go ahead, start your growl. Okay, what I was getting to is you can still do it with a regular weapon, but what's gonna happen is the skeletons that we start killing down here will keep being raised back up by the Necromancer. So you'll kill them, you'll move along, you have to kill them again, you'll move along, and until you kill that Necromancer, they'll just keep coming back. Now, once the Necromancer is dead, he is dead for good. He does not respawn when you rest at a bonfire. So it's only one time through that you have to worry about it. That might be enough to one-shot him. But with the divine weapon, yeah, that eliminates their ability to res. Goodbye. The first Necro comes in a little bit down this hallway, if I remember. It's been a little while since I've been here. They will also bait you. The Necromancers know they're your target. So they will turn and flee from you and try to get you to chase them through a bunch of skeletons so you get overwhelmed. You have to judge for yourself. In some cases, you might want to actually chase them. In other cases, you want to just slowly kill off and continue forward. And here should be, right there, is the first Necro. He himself is very weak. But that fireball can hurt. Oh, we still have our loot ring on. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Switch this up to... Do we want poise or do we want defense? What else can we go with? Boost stamina recovery speed. Let's try that for a little while. Since we're going to be doing a lot of swinging, since it takes a little while. Alright. Bonfire lit. This one we really don't need to kindle. If we're hollowed, we won't. If we aren't, we will. We are hollowed. Alright, we're not going to kindle this bonfire. We haven't used anything but one fireball. There's another bonfire further down, that's why. This one's not all that great. Uh-oh. Why are you guys back alive? Alright, now, these statues, be careful, there are some soon that are traps. There's the next Necromancer, you can see he's kind of on the other side. This is the one you have to be careful from. He will try and bait you into chasing him. Okay, down. Should be 2 or 3 more down here. You can see this level 9 Elite Knight set is doing quite nicely. We're getting hit, and we can just shrug off most all the light attacks without a problem. Yep, go ahead and run. There's an archer somewhere. I just want to make sure I know where he is. Right there. Okay. You still launching fireballs at me? It's some pretty good range you got there. Better than I have. Hey, stop that. Yeah, go ahead and flee. Come here. Come on. Oh, I do not like this sword. The damage is just not there. It's not the sword's fault, actually. It's more what we are running stat-wise. Hey. They're both dead? Yes. And that's a mace of some sort, I believe. Well, I didn't expect you to be there, pal. Thanks for coming back and dying. Alright. What else do we need to know about this area? I'm a little quiet today. I don't have much to say. So we're not quite down to the lower part yet. Oh, we're going to come across Patches soon. Patches. Patches is an a-hole. So he tries to kill us. And we know he's going to try to kill us. We have an option. We can either just outright kill him, but if we let him try to kill us and we come back and we talk to him, he'll apologize. And then he will try and kill us again later on once we get down into the next area. The what is it? The Crypts of the Giants, or whatever it's called. He'll try to kill us again. If we again don't kill him, let him live. This one is a trap. Then he will come to the Firelink Shrine and be a vendor, and he sells several very important items that we can't acquire otherwise. So we're gonna let him do his thing, and it's a pain in the butt, but since we know it's gonna happen, we can survive it without much problem. The second one, he actually kicks us off a cliff. Alright, time for a flask. I am also highly considering... that one's a trap. Roll left. Come here. I'm considering we now have everything we need from pretty much not Quilai, but her sister, the Chaos Sister. So I'm considering killing her in order to get another fire shard, or Firelink soul. Firekeeper soul, there we go. So we can go another level on our flask. Right there is Patches, actually. We'll get to him in a moment. The only other thing we can get from her is she has an upgraded Fire Surge version. But again, it takes up 2 slots, similar to the Chaos Ball. So it's kind of half worth it, but half not. Don't. Alright. I almost fell off the edge swinging at that guy. That would have been bad. Now, we could go ahead and we could roll off the edge right here and just go right up there to Patches, and the other bonfire's right there. But we're going to take our time, and we're actually going to go through this area, and we're going to get all the loot we can get. Now, here, though, things do get a little tricky. So this area on the floor is actually a trap that'll drop us through to a lower area. Most of the time, those traps do lead to an area where there's loot, so at a later point we will come back. But first, we're going to clear everything out and make sure that we don't die when we fall through. Because while there's loot there, there's also a lot of mobs that then have free reign at you. Go down. Of course, that one was a pretty obvious trap. Oh well, it didn't hurt all that much. Uh-oh, this guy's gonna backstab us. I guess the other thing we talked about, so like we discussed a little earlier ago, the farming and what it took and everything. What I ended up doing, it went on for about an hour and a half, an hour and 40 minutes, depending on how much I how long it took me to get initially started. So in that amount of time, I farmed probably roughly 100,000 souls and all those Titanite shards. So that gives you an idea of the efficiency of it. By the time I was done there, I had it down to a pretty good pattern of rotation to go from each guy. There's one area you got to be a little careful. It's that room with two guys where the second large black slime was that we saw. Looks like something we should be able to loot. Where that second large black slime was, in that room there's two guys. Since we skipped the top, there are now also two of the wraith, the ghosts. Come on. Don't follow them. So, what happens is you gotta stick your head in there and manage to pull out hopefully just one of those guys without getting yourself killed, which can happen. It's the only place I even came close to almost dying. So what I discovered was what you want to do is you want to go up just to the top of the stairs and then stop and stand there. And that'll be enough that you can pull the guy on the right, he will aggro, and the two ghosts will also aggro. You can then back out and kill them. So that opened this door? Yes. Which brings us out. Not here, because we can't get across here. Are we going down? Is that where I want to go next? We want to get out to the over this way. We'll take it slow. I'm turned around. I didn't think we went down any further, but maybe we do. You can see there's a body there with some loot on it. Is it a jump? This is where we spun it. And then that opened this gate up here. And then we should be able to... Should be another path I'm not seeing. It's not here. Nor there. Alright, what we'll do is we will take this trap here down. Go through. Well, almost will go through. Oh! Twinkling Titanites. Did you see them? I think they escaped, though. And yeah, they got away. Well, dang. I didn't even know they were down there. We'll have to check that out next time. He almost died from the trap chasing after him. Okay, where does this bring us back up and out at? Apparently we have to go back down through again. And... we're back over here? Really? That's unfortunate. So we're back on the other side of the bridge. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so you want to be careful on that one room. If you end up running in there and trying to draw them all out, it can end very badly, as I found out. I never actually died doing it, but I did come close at least twice. One time I was down to like one more hit and I would have died off, but I managed to kill him enough and get away. Alright, looks like we're doing a leap of faith. Because I don't see any other way. I don't remember this leap this high up, but we'll go for it. I'm gonna... Ah, crap. And we're dead. That's the blacksmith down there. Alright. Where's... Are we supposed to jump for it? I could have sworn there was a way that... A way to actually walk down there. So that way down that we just fell is actually a way we want to go at some point. There is another blacksmith down here. Valos, I think is his name. Is this the way? Yeah, this is the way. He's a... I don't remember. He doesn't craft anything, but he does sell shards that the other guys don't sell, if I remember. We could kill him, but there's no need. Hey. That was very nice. There's more skulls down there. Oh, okay, I know where we are. Yeah. Oh, you know what's supposed to happen? I remember now. Maybe we just didn't go far enough. So that door that opened up, and then there's... You walk out and you can see there's the bridge there, but it's turned the wrong way. What's his face? Patches is supposed to turn the bridge, so you can make a jump onto the bridge. And then you can go talk to Patches. He didn't turn it, though. We'll go stand back down there. Maybe he'll turn it this time. We don't need to clear all the side rooms. We've already gotten all the loot out of there. And these guys aren't giving us a whole heck of a lot of souls. Come on, lower your shield. We also want to recover our humanity so we can kindle that next bonfire, which we're basically at. Red, white shield? I don't remember that shield. You're gonna aggro, aren't you? Yeah, I can tell. Alright, we're almost back. Thought I saw loot. Ah, the skulls. Darn it. Come on, skull. We might be able to skip by those other two. Yeah, we can just come out here on the bridge and fight these guys. Actually, we could switch out to the Uchigatana at this point. I believe there's only one Necromancer left, and we're not using our Pyromancies. Let's go ahead. We are going to unequip, unequip, Uchi, 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 Uchi. Where are you, my friend? Right there. And then this, we'll just put the Divine Longsword there. Yeah, that'll work. Uh-oh, we're overweighted now. I'm running slower. Really? Are we over our weight? Yes we are. Alright, we'll just throw Havel's Ring on. We don't... There we go. Now we're moving again. Okay, okay. Should be 2 or 3 guys here. You can see that's just one-shots him now. We don't have to worry about him being res. Now, if we can stand down here, he should rotate the bridge. Why is he not doing it? Oh. Duh. Here's the path. I missed it. There's the path out there. Let's go get our souls back first. There he goes. Now he rotated the bridge. Our souls should be right down here. One shot. There we go. No, this is... darn it. Now they're coming. Where was the door? Right here. And then there's a left. I don't know how I missed that the last time. Okay, so up here to the right is obviously... I don't know if it's obvious. Right up here is Patches and the lever. Let's go ahead and talk to him.
Good day. You look reasonably sane. What are you doing in the Catacombs? Are you a cleric or something?
Oh, so right here now. First, if you say yes, he's going to attack you outright. I don't know the motivation behind it, but if we say yes, he's just going to put up a fight. We kill him, and then we don't have to deal with him later. But we do want to get him as a vendor, if possible. So we're going to answer no.
No? Well, that's strange. Oh, I know what it is. You've come for the trinkets, haven't you? Well, whatever it is. This place is treacherous.
So you can kind of tell he's a little flaky. Whee! Now, behind here, there is a trap, but there's also a hidden wall that leads back up to a bonfire. And this is the one we're going to kindle. We will reverse hollowing. Yes. And kindle. With that, we're going to go ahead and call it a video. I'm sorry this probably wasn't the most entertaining episode. I don't know, I'm just a little tired, I guess. We did gain 2 humanities on our way down. That was nice. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and call it there. This is Paler. We are playing Dark Souls. Thanks for watching.